And so, yeah.
That's a pretty cool offer. I got to say that. Hey, that's a really cool offer. I should have you over, but I have very mundane, pedestrian 40 caliber and 38 caliber firearms. So 308. That's about $30 a box. I could run you broke.
Well,
no, I don't want to. So,
well,
it is there. If you want to, how should you store the records of your firearms? Like, say, for instance, you have your serial numbers written down. We're getting down to the last 2 minutes. What's the best way for people to store the records of their firearms?
That's a great question. Bottom line is, again, keep pictures, serial numbers, proof of purchase. Keep copies at your house if you want, in your own gun safe there. Keep them somewhere else too, either at your office, security at the bank, at a safe deposit box, whatever.
What I do is I take my records, I put them on a disk, and I back up everything in the computer, and every 6 months I throw a new, I should do it more often, but I throw a new disk in my safe deposit box at the bank.
Sure. And I do want to mention, too, that along those lines, again, as far as serial numbers go, some people are kind of concerned about giving their serial numbers to an insurance agent. I just want to clarify, I would never ask you for serial numbers of your firearms. I don't ask you for anything unless there's a claim. You don't have to prove to me. I don't need to keep your inventory, so,
Right. Yeah, and if there is a claim, of course, the serial number is already a matter of public record because it's on the police report.
Right.
So you really don't have to worry about Tom Paluda taking it. You have to worry that it's in that the police department takes it. So
exactly.
we have 1 minute to break. Oh gosh, how do you ask a question and get an answer in 1 minute? One of the things that I did with mine is I save, every now and then when I take a firearm to the range, I save the target, a bullseye target, not a silhouette, so it doesn't look like I'm practicing an assassination. I save the bullseye target, I cut it down so it fits in my file, and I write the serial number of the gun, the date, the time, the conditions, and when I filed my claim, they actually accepted it as proof because I didn't have a bill of sales for 2 of the 6 guns.
Interesting.
They accepted that. Would you think that's a good technique?
If it worked for you, that sounds great. I hadn't heard of that. But
it was a contemporaneous note. I had the date, the time, and I signed the target, and I sent it to them as proof that I had owned the gun, and they accepted it.
Yep, that sounds great. I just want to throw in one last thing, too. Again, my mantra, know what coverage you have, find out. If you don't call me, call your own agent, but find it out.
And 881-6700 or PaludaInsurance.com.
You got it.
P-A-L-U-D-A.
You got it.
All right, folks, there you go. There's somebody who's pro-freedom, pro-rights, and is also in business, someone who will not conspire against your rights but will help you maintain them. 881-6700. I want to encourage each and every one of you to be vigorous, not violent, be vigilant, not vituperative. In liberty, I'm Charles Heller.
With freedom's holy light, protect us by thy might, great God our King.
AM 1240 KJAA Globe, AM 930 KAPR Douglas, AM 690 KBOI Tucson.